Hello everyone, happy Sunday. I'm glad that you're here with me. Thank you for choosing to watch my video. And today what I have for you is the making of this nice envelope. And this nice envelope, which you're going to do a closure of a Velcro, is nice to keep your ephemera. You can keep your ephemera, your stickers. If you do collage, you can keep your fussy cutting, and you can make as many as you want. Here I have pictures, old pictures that I found at an antique store. I love those old pictures. And this is my prototype. This is how it looks when you do all your scoring and your cutting. And what you're gonna need is a piece of paper, a craft paper that is 8.5 by 11. If you don't have this type of papers, you can use a 12 by 12 and cut it to size. Then once you have your paper, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use a scoreboard and one of these stylus with the ball so you don't break your paper, and you're gonna do your first score at 1.5. That's when you do your first score at 1.5. Then your second score, you are going to do it one line. Let me put this closer so you can see it. One line after the 3/4 mark. First 1.5, and then one line after 1 3/4, which is this line right here, all the way down. Then the next one is going to be at 6. It's going to be a 6 3/4. That's all the way down, 6 3/4, and then one line after the 7-inch mark. It's going to be your other scored line all the way down, and then you finish with all your score lines for the top. Now you need to turn the paper to the right side like this, to the 11-inch, and then you're gonna score. Let me get you closer. At 3 3/4. That's gonna be your first score, and you're gonna do it all the way down, 3 3/4 of an inch. Then you're gonna do 4 1/4. Your second line will be 4 1/4 all the way down. This is going to be the bottom of your fold when you fold the envelope. Then you're going to do 8-inch, all the way down, 8-inch, and then you're gonna do 8.5 all the way. Let me finish all my scoring lines and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done with all the scoring that I needed for this project. And now what are you going to do? If you notice this score line right here, there's like a little square here and a rectangle. You're gonna cut from here to this line, from here to this line right here, and then all the way to the top. You're gonna leave this piece. This is gonna be the closure from the inside of the envelope. So when you do all your cutting, you're gonna finish with something like this. See? From the second line all the way here, and then all the way to the top, because this is, when you fold it, this is gonna be your closure, and then you fold it like this, and that is your envelope right there. So let's cut. So I did my first cut, and then when you do this fold right here, you have to make sure that this will not get on that fold, because then it won't fold right. So sometimes you have to go back after you cut and just cut like a little piece. So now we have to go all the way here to that little square. So this is gonna fold like this, and now we are going to cut all the way to the top. And then you're gonna have this piece left over. Okay, let me cut all the way around and I'll be right back. Okay, everything is cut, and now if you want to do this part right here, what you're gonna do, you're gonna find the center, and the center is 2.5 is the center of this. If you want to be on the safe side, what you can do is fold and pinch, do like a little pinch. Then I'm gonna fold it. Do like a little pinch, and that's my center. From this to this side, you can do 1 1/4 on each side. 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and then connect the dots and cut. Okay, I have my 1 1/4 and my 1 1/4 right here. 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 2.5 is the middle, right? So I take my ruler, and from this point to this point, I trace, or I can use the same triangle and put it in the other side. and cut. You're gonna get something like this. If you want, you can round it or leave it pointy like that. What I like to do is I'm gonna round it a little bit. See, I round it. And now you're gonna do your folding. I'm gonna fold here. You're gonna fold. You're gonna do all your foldings. All those score lines, you're gonna fold them all. Always checking that here in this side right here that I'm below that line when this is full. Okay, and I'm gonna do my last fold. See, right now I have to cut a little bit because my line is getting right on the way. So what I'm gonna do is just a little bit. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put glue here and here. Then you're gonna fold it and you're gonna create a pocket that is, see, I'm gonna create a pocket here, and then you're gonna fold it and you're gonna put Velcro. At this moment, then after that, if you want to decorate it with your favorite ephemera, you can do that. I have one here already done that I glue it. You see the size right here. If you want, you can make a notch before. You can make like a little notch here if you want to, or you can leave it like that. It's optional. I'm gonna make this other one too. See, when you I made this one with a scrapbook paper, and then I cut it to size, and then I glue it. So this one, if you want to add a design, let me find something. If you want to put some flowers, make a collage and decorate it with a flower, that'll be nice. Or if you have like a little birdie, you can do a little birdie here or here. You can decorate your envelopes as you wish. I have this little fox, which I like, that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue it over here. I'm gonna glue him right there and decorate it. And when you have scrapbook paper, it's very nice and easy because you can do like a series of the same paper, or you can do different ones like I have here. And you can use any paper that you want to make your envelopes. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. You know that I like to give away my projects. If you want to be the recipient of this beautiful project, you need to live in the United States. You need to comment, like, and subscribe. And I make a list of the people that comment, like, and subscribe. And then I will announce the winner in a week. Well, thank you so much for watching. Happy Sunday and God bless.